I genuinely believe that God was right in Genesis. God was not the villain in Genesis. And I'm just speaking hypothetically and theoretically because technically the story is hypothetically and theoretically. Maybe there's some truth to it, but let's be honest. We really don't know what that is. We really don't know who wrote that and why they wrote that. That's a complete different conversation far as who wrote that and why they wrote that. But when the way that I see things now, when you go back and you actually read Genesis and things like that, it's almost like mankind or humanity wanted to give itself some type of immunity. It's almost like they wanted to give themselves a get out of jail free pass, an infinite get out of jail free pass. It was like God created earth, God created mankind. Mankind was full of idiots. Sounds a little familiar, don't it? And he immediately had some type of regret. I'm just paraphrasing, I'm just giving footnotes. He had some type of regret for this creation, for what he created and what mankind has become. Sounds a little familiar. And he just said, "Oh no, I need to hit the reset button and just wipe all of this out and start over again." And it's almost written like God was the villain, like God, yeah, like he was the bad guy. And it's like whoever wrote that just wrote it almost in a sense of like giving mankind slash humanity a perpetual get out of jail free card. Like God was just crying, "Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done?" And come on, man. And thinking the way I think today and the way I see life today, and the way I see the world today and things like that, I don't think God was the villain whatsoever. And I'm almost starting to think that it was written extremely manipulative because there's no accountability in there. And I don't think it takes Einstein to know that when you're in a situation where there's no accountability, there's going to be catastrophe, you know? And just look at how where humanity is at today. We're done. We're done. It's irreversible. The ship has taken in way too much water and we failed again. We failed again. The ship has taken in way too much water. You can't save it. We're done. We failed again. And if I was God, I would want to hit the reset button again. Like, don't we reset every other device? Don't we reset ourselves? Don't we go to sleep? You know? Don't we have to restart our computers? If you were smart, you would. Don't we have to turn off our car at some point? You can't keep your car running all day. At some point, you have to turn your car off so it can recharge. So everything in the world, everything in nature has a recharge. It doesn't rain 24/7. It doesn't earthquake 24/7. The ocean is not high 24/7, unlike humans. The ocean is not low 24/7, unlike humans. Everything in nature has reset it, except for what? Humanity. Humanity is the only thing that has been perpetual and nonstop. And we just keep digging and digging and digging and digging and digging until where we're at now, which is what? The point of no return. We're done, bro. I don't know who haven't got the latest software update, who haven't downloaded it yet, but we're done. We're not going to make it. It has taken in too much water. These corporations are too greedy. They're too manipulative. They're not budging. But that's a different video for a different time. The bottom line is humanity failed again. And if I was God, I would definitely hit the reset button. God was not the villain whatsoever.